You're listening to Revolution Radio 96.1 FM and online with me, Tommy Garner, with you until 10 p.m. Now, we're going to move away slightly from local music for this next segment, and in the studio I am joined by the amazing Gemma Coombes. Gemma, welcome to Revolution.
Hello, hi Tommy.
How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
And you are here for a very special reason, because away from the radio, there's Strictly Northampton happening, isn't there? Mm-hmm. And Gemma has signed up for Strictly Northampton. And this happens to be something that I have been doing for 5 years. And last week we were partnered. Everyone in Strictly Northampton received a partner, and you received me.
Yeah, wow. Amazing. I'm honoured.
So, Strictly Northampton, how are you finding it? And before we get onto that, what made you sign up?
Oh gosh, I have to ask myself this every year, especially when we're leaving the practice room.
Yeah.
Why did I sign up? Why am I doing this? And obviously we've got another 6 weeks left, but it's all good. Two reasons really.
Yeah.
The happy reason, there's a sad and a kind of a bit of an emotional reason. So the happy reason is that I turned 40 this year. Mm-hmm. So I wanted new changes, challenges. Our eldest daughter's just gone to university. Amazing. So I just needed something for me to occupy myself, to kind of have a different sort of avenue, something else to work on. Mm-hmm. In lockdown 1, I went on a bit of a don't like to use the word personal journey, but I woke up at 6 o'clock one morning. We'd just been announced that we were going into lockdown, and I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I decided to take myself out for a walk across the fields. Then I decided to go for a little jog, and then it turned into a bit of a run, and subsequently I'm doing a lot of running, and I'm currently training for the Great South Run, which I've got next month.
Wow.
I've just signed up for the
There's a lot happening next month.
Yeah, I've just signed up for the London Landmarks Half, and I've just entered for the London Marathon. So subsequently I lost 5.5 stone with all the training went into it. So I'm kind of going on a bit of a, I don't like to use the word transformation, but a bit of a change, a bit of a kind of a just
that's
a different me.
exciting.
Yeah,
I love that.
Really exciting, really exciting. So that's the happy stage. A bit of emotional stage, and cue the violins, Tommy, cue the violins. A bit of emotional stage. I'm doing this for my sister. She's, what do you call yourselves? Are you pros? Are you dancers? You are amazing anyway, but do you call yourself professionals?
They call us professionals. I would use the term lightly, but not in the case of your sister.
Oh.
Yeah, your sister is amazing, isn't she?
Well, you're all amazing. You're all amazing. So my sister took on Strictly about 5 years ago as a contestant. And it's fair to say that Stacey and I, we are sisters. Mm-hmm. But it's been rocky. It's been an up and down, rocky, emotional journey again. And I have always craved the sister relationship with Stacey, that for whatever reason, and I think because we've got quite a small age gap, there's only 16 months between us, and we had a brilliant childhood, but because we were so close together, we were always judged together. We were always I always felt as if I was in her shadow, as if it,
Right, I see.
So the relationship's always been, now we're 40 and 40.
Yeah, it's all fine.
So and I'm doing this for her because she in turn hasn't had the best of times, and she's effectively been given a rough set of cards, and she's dealt with that brilliantly, and on the face of it she's got a successful business, and she's got a beautiful husband and kids and things like that, but it hasn't come easy for her. And over the last few years, my sister and I are sisters, and it's lovely, but I haven't really known what she does. She does Strictly every year, and she has done for the last 5 years, but it's always been, didn't really know what she was doing.
That's why she goes off doing her rehearsals and everything. You don't really know what that involves, do you?
And she's just done the She's just done the Pro-Am comp.
She has, yeah.
Stacey went down to Gillingham on
Yes,
Sunday.
that's right.
And I was talking to her on Monday morning. It occurred to me that I've not actually seen her in a comp,
Yeah.
I've seen her a couple of times at Derngate, but I've just sat there and took it all in and clapped and left.
Yeah.
I've got no idea what she does, apart from dance.
Yeah, of course.
And that makes me feel awful. That's made me kind of just go, no, I want to kind of take this journey and kind of go with her and, and understand what she's doing.
Yeah.
And I hope I'm making myself clear, and I hope
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I just want to be the sister that I want to be, and kind of which is lovely.
It is. That's really nice.
So yeah, there are two reasons why I'm doing it.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And so we are coming up to week 4 of training with Step by Step Dance School. How are you finding it?
Finding it amazing, and
Yes.
you're making this so much more easier. So thank you.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah, I'm finding it really, really. Yeah, it is great. The training is hard. Your legs are burning by the end of it. You have 3 hours on a Sunday.
That's
we
right.
did 2 hours last night, and
it's a huge commitment, isn't it? It's a lot of time.
Yes. A lot of time away from the family, which I'm just finding, and I'm just trying to kind of manage that. So, but it's fantastic because we're giving something back to local.
Absolutely.
We're raising a huge amount of money for Cynthia Spencer, the local hospice in Northampton. So it is all worth it, in comparison to what families go through that have to visit their loved ones. At Cynthia.
Of course.
What we're doing is a fraction of that. So, in terms of how I'm finding Strictly, it is amazing and really enjoying it. And who knows? Who knows that this might not be the start of taking weekly lessons.
Yeah,
step by step.
Your sister Stacey is a fine example of that. Stacey has come back year after year now, and
she is fantastic. And as I touched on, me being her sister, and I could probably say this for our family as well, for our parents.
Yeah,
we have no idea what she does.
No,
because she's the sort of person that just gets on with it and kind of just sends us a message on the WhatsApp chat to say she's got a trophy. Well, a trophy for what? So yeah, no, absolutely. But I will firmly leave the competitions to her. That's her glory. That's what she shines in. She's a different person at dance, and she's a different person on that stage, and that's fantastic. So I'll leave that to her.
Of course.
Yeah, like the odd weekly lessons at Step by Step, local will be fantastic.
Amazing, and it'll be great. It's always great because I've been involved in Strictly since 2016, and when I started, dancing was something I would never do, and so I've seen how much it, I'm an example of how much it can change you actually, and you would know yourself, since we've started rehearsals 4 weeks ago, you instantly meet so many people in one go, and they all become friends, and I can say that from previous experience, those friends that you make, they stay, and it builds friendship.
But also, Tommy, what I will say is the different people, the different dynamics, the different, but we collectively all get together and it feels like we're one.
It does.
We are
it's
one as in
family.
our group of 8, but as a collective 64 of us in total, it feels like one. So you've got, there's younger ones, there's older ones, there's everybody from every background.
No, of course.
But it feels as if when we're dancing, we are as one.
Yeah.
I might not look it with my 2 left feet, but
that's not true. That's not true. So we find out this weekend, don't we, which 2 dances
we were
are our
just
set
debating what
pieces
we
we
want.
were, weren't we?
Yeah.
So it's either going to be Jive and American Smooth Waltz or Tango and Cha-Cha. So what are we thinking?
Well, we're changing daily,
We
aren't
are.
we?
It started with the Jive and American Smooth Waltz, didn't it?
Definitely on the waltz, because that was
your favourite, wasn't it?
It was my favourite, and we nailed that within the first week, and I felt really comfortable, and being all girly, my frock will suit the waltz. However, we were very good on the tango on Sunday.
Yeah, it was a very strong lesson on the tango, wasn't it? And I never usually like tango, and I said to you that I can't believe I'm saying this, but I really loved it, and you were the same, weren't you? Yeah.
I remember on the very first week when we had to just basically get with different people there was a quick swap around. So we would do the cha-cha, and then we would have to go into the waltz, and we would have to pick different partners who we would match with, etc. And I remember doing the waltz and feeling really confident with that, really strong, and I kind of just went, that's what I want.
Of course.
And then I went to do the tango with another gentleman, another pro dancer, and honestly I'm not quite sure how he's still walking, because my feet were all over his feet, and it was just a complete shambles. And I must have...
Just going to stop you there, Gemma. We're going to go to the news. And then stay tuned. Anyone listening, stay tuned, and we'll be back.
Okay.
You're listening to Revolution Radio 96.1 FM and online with me, Tommy Gardner. And still joining me in the studios on my amazing Strictly Northampton 2021 partner, Gemma. Welcome back.
Thank you.
So we touched on before the news that we find out this weekend what set dances we're doing. Along with that, in the show, we do a group freestyle as well, don't we?
We do.
And last night was the first time our full group was together in a room, just us, wasn't it? And,
the atmosphere was amazing.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
really
we were
nice.
All together, all bouncing ideas off each other. And it was brilliant.
It was, and it's exciting because for anyone listening, Strictly Northampton, once you get partnered, this year we have 32 couples, and they have been partnered into groups of 4 pairs. So we've got 8 groups within Strictly, and they each go off to do a group freestyle routine in the theme of celebration of music. So the rules this year are: your freestyle performance can be up to 2 minutes. It has to include an element of ballroom or Latin, but the song choices are totally up to the group. So there's lots of scope there, and it can be absolutely anything. And without giving anything away, I think our groups is going to be pretty good.
Wow. I polished off the trophy shelf last night. I was very excited. We've
got an amazing picture, haven't we? We've been practicing holding the trophies. And
no, we joke that because we are group 4, and there's lots of sort of fighting talk on.
There is. It's healthy though, isn't it?
Yeah, on various groups that we're all part of on social media, and it is all fighting talk. But we are just going to go out there and do our best, and that's all what we can do. Stacey's the team leader, and I'm sure we'll do her proud, but we'll do ourselves proud. Even more so.
Of course. So let's talk about the show. Friday, the 12th of November, Northampton's Royal and Dungate Theatre, a stunning theatre, isn't it? And a Strictly crowd is unbeatable. You know, the energy that they bring. I'm excited because I know what's coming, and when we walk out on that stage, as scary as it seems, I can promise you that when we hear the crowd, it buzzes you to go for it more, and it's like no other.
And I think what helps is that there's 34 of us.
Yes.
And I think what helps is that we've got our friends and family there.
Yes, definitely.
So the atmosphere will be off the scale, hopefully, because they're cheering not only for us as a group, us as a couple, us as a sort of Strictly 2020 group, but they're cheering for you as their
a personal level as well, isn't it? And it's like you said, it's that level that makes it so personal, but huge on a massive scale, and it's transferable to everyone in the room. And I can't wait. It's going to be great. So for anyone listening, go to the Royal and Dungate website, which is royalanddungate.co.uk. Tickets are still available. And I was speaking to Anjay the other day, and already over 700 seats have been sold out of 1,200.
Amazing.
And there's still a long time to go. So tickets are flying out.
Another 6 weeks, hopefully, we will get a full house. We deserve it.
We do. Yeah,
Cynthia
definitely.
Deserve it.
And so the fundraising thing's going very well. I know we're about to hit the £20,000 mark, raise for Cynthia Spencer. So it's phenomenal. And what we're going to do, we're going to take a nice photo after this chat, and we'll put a post on our Facebook and Instagram, and we'll put the fundraising link on there, because everyone, including you, has a Just Giving page, and
we've all got our own Just Giving
that's
page.
That's right, and targets.
And what each individual contestant's doing is their own fundraising idea. So at the moment, off the top of my head, we've got a full Monty night, we've got a bottomless brunch, we've got a quiz night, we've got a curry night.
There's so much.
There's so much.
It's amazing. It's really good.
There's so much going on. So so no, it will be fantastic, and it is for an amazing cause.
And that's strictly. And going back to our group, I think it'd be wrong of us to not end this interview this way. Within our group, we have a musical group. There is another friend of the local music show within our group, Scott Walters.
Amazing guy.
Who is, absolutely amazing. And a few weeks ago, he released his single, My Legacy, and he came on the show, performed live in the studio. Seeing as you're in the studio and he's a group member of us, how about to close off our chat, you introduce the next song?
Yeah.
So it's My Legacy from Scott Walters on Revolution Radio. I'm going to end my work here by passing the show over to you, Gemma. So I'm just exactly. I'm just going to grab my phone so we can send Scott a nice video. But yeah, just maybe use this video as an audition tape to be a presenter on Revolution Radio.
I'm probably going out of my comfort zone.
Gemma, take it away.
This is Gemma Coombes on Revolution Radio. I'd like to introduce Scott Walters, and his brand new single is My Legacy.
The local music show with Tommy Gardner on Revolution Radio 96.1 FM.